We're out here in the Ouachita Mountains west of Little Rock. This is my buddy Joel Tvet, and Joel's going to show us some of his favorite chanterelle spots on his property out here. This is something you can do in the National Forest, or you got friends with a block of property. And you know, neither one of us are big experts, but Joel knows a little bit about it, and the best thing is the chanterelles are really tasty. What do you say? It's like an Easter egg hunt for grown-ups, right?
That's right, yeah.
Well, let's get some chanterelle mushrooms.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, that's a beauty. Oh, look at that. You know, I always catch the big fish. Might as well find the big mushroom. Just cook that whole and slice it up and eat it like a steak.
Where you could get a little confused with the gills. This one has a lot more prominent gills, as where this one virtually almost smooth. This very well could be a fall chanterelle. I'm not sure, and the most wisest thing to do if you're not sure is chunk it.
It was a lot of fun foraging chanterelle mushrooms, but the best part of the experience is bringing these beauties into the kitchen. Today we're going to make chanterelle quesadillas. Let's get started. We'll put a rough chop on the chanterelles. Mushrooms are an incredibly popular substitution for meat. You can use any vegetables you want, or really any ingredients in your quesadilla. I like the red onion, it gives it some color. The green bell pepper gives it a little color too, and a little bit of crunch. And then garlic for seasoning mushrooms more than anything else. But you know, the sky's the limit, whatever you want to put in it. Next step is to saute our onions and bell peppers. Got some olive oil warming up in there. You can cook these long or as little as you want. It really just depends on your personal preference. Our peppers and onions are about ready. We're just gonna put them on a plate, set aside, add a little bit more olive oil. And now, our sliced garlic, just enough to start to brown, really just flavoring the oil, because those mushrooms are gonna soak up that garlic flavored oil, and that's really gonna add a lot of flavor punch. That's plenty of cooking on the garlic there. We're gonna do the mushrooms in a dry pan. It's okay if there's a little bit of oil left in there. After about 2 or 3 minutes, the mushrooms will start to release the water inside of them. And that's when we know they're starting to get right. All right, the mushrooms have let go of that water. We're gonna add a little bit of that sauteed garlic back in there. And then whatever flavor you want the mushrooms to take on, I'm using a little bit of sea salt, of course the garlic, and then this is a spice blend of an Arkansas company called Sparkling River. This is their South by Southwest. You know, again, we don't want to overpower the mushrooms. We really want their flavor to shine in this dish. See how they're not as golden, orangish yellow anymore, more of a brown color. That's an indication that they're cooked to the point where they need to be. Last step is to build our quesadillas. Got a hot skillet. I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter in there, keep the tortilla from sticking. I've got the big burrito size tortillas. You can use the small, soft taco size or fajita size, whatever. But basically, just gonna add our shredded cheese here. Let's add a few of have our onions and peppers. And then the star of the show, our chanterelle mushrooms. We're gonna fold that over like an omelet and just cook it until the cheese is good and melted. The tortilla is browned, and it's as simple as that. We'll slice this baby up. There's your chanterelle quesadillas.